Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing a daily psychic tarot reading. I already started another video and stopped because there's something going on with my eye or eyes, just really something in my eye. So I would like to start over on this. So the spread's already out. Let's dig in. I'm going to try to work through what is going on with my right eye. So, hi, how are you? Okay, so let's start with the past. We've got the 10 of Cups. It's so interesting because I've really wanted to continue with this reading because it was so unique. It's talking about how in the past you had a connection with someone that you felt was long lasting. Maybe it lasted quite a bit where there was this harmony and you were emotionally satisfied and fulfilled in this connection. And then what was interesting is we went down to the 9 of Cups. And it's the 9 of, I feel like you started on a real high in this connection in the past. It felt very harmonious. You were very well matched with this person at some point in time. There was a lot of matching, but then it feels like you went down a cup, less emotionally satisfied, and here this person is alone. So it feels like the relationship was deteriorating, and then we've got the 5 of Wands, and so it feels like a lot of battles going on in this connection. It stopped being so emotionally satisfying. I feel like what happened, something you might feel like this person, maybe there was love bombing. And so it felt like, or it started out as a healthy connection, but at some point there was a, wait a minute, I don't feel quite harmonious with this person. I feel a bit separated and alone. And maybe you stood up for yourself and you're like, this isn't what I expected. This isn't what I wanted. And I feel like both of you were fighting over a definite power struggle, of what, who's going to steer this couple, who gets to decide how this couple moves and what they do and how they feel. I feel like maybe the person you were with wanted control over you, over the relationship. And it feels like there were fights, there were disagreements, there were arguments. This person's very stubborn. And I feel like you looked at this person as very stable, and maybe at some point they were more stable and abundant and someone you can trust. And so I feel like you kind of gave up a bit of yourself to stay in this connection. I don't feel like you wanted to fight. And this person is so stubborn and persistent. And and this person would ghost you and emotionally manipulate you, maybe freeze you out with their emotions if you didn't acquiesce. So there was like punishment, an emotional punishment, turning their back on you, just kind of pulling their energy away. It feels like this over time wore you down because you didn't have any, you were in a connection and giving it your all, but they're not reciprocating. They're actually starving you to get you to acquiesce. All right. In the current position, we've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So someone's receiving karma. Someone's someone's having bad luck, bad fortune. I feel like we're talking about this person, whoever you were in connection with, where things were so good. I feel like the possibility, and then it started going downhill, less emotional, and then wow, and trying to control and manipulate you through your emotions, gaslighting, things like that. So it looks like they're receiving karma because they refuse to tell the truth about what happened to themselves, maybe even. Like, it's not that they have to what is that called? Confess their sins. But I feel like they keep trying to make it okay what they did in this connection. And by make it okay, like make it okay in their head. You deserved it. You did this, and that's why. So they're not, it's because you did something. Or do you see what I mean? This person has difficulty holding themselves accountable for behaviors. Okay, someone's getting out of this mental trap. So either they're getting out of this mental trap, you have definitely gotten out of whatever this connection how it had you kind of blinded to what this person was doing. I think on some level you knew, but they really lorded over you, and you also acquiesced and I feel like you sold yourself short. You really, on some level, believed what this person was saying about you, that you're too much, your emotions, or feel whatever they were projecting onto you. Okay, so they're having karma. They can't stop lying. Maybe they're getting out of a mental trap, but oh, okay. They don't like being independent. They don't know how to be independent. They don't know how to be alone. They don't know how to find their own stability. They don't know how to find their own nurturing. They don't know how to find their own abundance. They take from others around them. I don't believe that they are conscious of this. It is just a way of being. So they mirror and match someone who has this lovely energy, who's high vibing, so they feel really good, and they give that person a lot of emotional openness until they've got them, hooked that person in, codependent, and then they can stop giving so much, and it creates a chasing scenario. So it looks like you chased this person for quite a while, chased those little bits that they would give you of opening up emotionally. It's like you are just trying to find some relief, but it feels like you're emotionally starving in this connection. And that was what this person does, is feed you milk and honey pictures of the heaven that you're going to create, and then they start pulling away and making you the problem, your why. It's not them. And so, yeah, there's gaslighting. So it looks like in current energy, it looks like they're alone. They're not good alone. They don't know how to source their own energy. So why are we seeing this? Okay, so there's a stability that they're looking for. They're looking for ground. They're looking to, yeah, they feel very unstable, and what they're really wanting is some something they can grow with, something that they want to find stability. And then 8 of Wands. They want to find stability. They don't like being alone. And then here comes communication. And we are in, I believe, Mercury retrograde. So past energies do tend to show back up. Maybe he could get a little, this person can get a little hit off of your energy. Maybe by communicating, they can find some relief with your energy. It's very out of the blue. And I feel like that ship has sailed. I feel you're just not interested. You're not emotionally invested in this connection. You've done too much healing. Yeah, are you at times lonely? And yeah, sure. But you're not willing to follow some desire to get temporary relief, and possibly get sucked back into something toxic. You're not willing to gamble with your healing that you've done. So, all right. So in the center of your reading, we've got the Page of Wands. New beginning, new at following something exciting. There's something new that you're working on. Or there's a new beginning that you're not working on. There's a new passionate opportunity, but you're not working on it. You're not interested. You just oh my gosh. And then Page of Wands in reverse. Maybe you go back and forth, moving forward, and if it doesn't work, I feel like this feels like I'm going to wait and see. Something happens, but if it does, I'm not going to be, no biggie. If it doesn't work out, I just disconnect. If I can't take action on this, if it's not going to work, I'm not going to put effort into things that aren't going to, can't get off the ground. I feel like you, there's a maturity level that you have now. You're not so depleted. There's some kind of internal source that you have where you're not looking for some type of emotional relief, that you're not in the desert anymore. And so you can't be as tempted. You have filled your own cup. And so if someone comes forward saying, hey, I've got the, let's do this. If you don't sense, if you don't have the intuitive hit that it's going to work, you're not going to put the effort in. This tells me that you've done a lot of healing. This person doesn't have, I feel you're emotionally detached from this person. I don't feel like you want to hurt this person. Like, I'm not interested in you now. Oh, you're too late. I mean, there's nothing like that. There's just, this person is feeling very low. They are suffering from, they're harvesting what they sow, what they've sown, the seeds of distrust and control and fighting and icing people out and abusing people mentally and emotionally. That's what this is. This is emotional and mental abuse, not caring about, like, I care about what I get, and I'm going to manipulate people to get what I want. And now the karma is coming out for this person. And I just feel like you're like, it's just heal. I hope you heal. But this ship has sailed. I'm not interested. So, okay. Your challenge right now is 7 of Cups. Emotional options. I don't think you like being an option, for sure. I think you can tell when someone isn't choosing you and they're, but you're an option. Maybe part of it, they come in when they need a refill on their emotions. I think you also, I think in the past, you got carried away in your emotions. That's how this connection, like, this is going to be amazing. It's long term. It's everything I've ever wanted. And it was a bit of that 7 of Cups delusional fantasy. Maybe you just didn't want to see the red flags, didn't know what to do with the red flags. It feels like you were trying to just trying to hoard those good emotions that you were getting, and grasping. That's what that is. Grasping at good feeling emotions, and instead of, it's like an addiction to good emotions instead of, so you're attaching to and clinging to, and that kills those wonderful emotions. Energies are free and work better when they come and go, instead of trying to collect some type of emotion and never have to feel pain again. I feel like there's a little bit of that going on in here that's just not realistic. It's a little fanciful. Wow. And so your challenge is to keep your guard up with this person. They're seeking relief. You have amazing energy, and they're going to want to come in for a little pick me up energy. And so what I'm getting is to protect your energy. I don't feel like this is, I know it's coming up as the challenge. It doesn't feel like, it feels like you've got this. You're not, you know too much. If this person does come in, maybe some energetic separations would help really clarify where your boundaries and where your aura is. Get in tune with what your energies are and where they are, and releasing this person's energy. I hope they find them. It does feel like this could be, since they're having such a difficult time in current energy, that sparks an awakening. You know, I hope whoever is ready for an awakening has it. So, all right, that's your reading. I hope this helps. Take care.